Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Fried will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miles Cooper, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now the relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Lopez at second. Cooper is over at first with 1 away. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Charlie Culberson.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So striding in, Danny Santana. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Bends down and he barehands it. How about that? So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 1 inning in the books here. The Stripers lead it 1-0. Standing in, Miles Cooper. He singled his last time up.
Miles Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Digging in now, Rich Campillo. He reached on a single in his first try.
Campillo.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Stripers on top, 1-0. Striding in once again, Miles Cooper. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. To second for one. On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Standing in, Eddie Mendoza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Eddie Mendoza.
And the 2-1. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Campillo is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Miles Cooper.
Third baseman number 13, Miles Cooper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they take the lead 4-1.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Gwinnett used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Shane Carl earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Strikers. 5 runs, 13 hits.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Scott Cross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2. The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. At the plate, Ken Rowell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ken Rowell.
To the left side. Cooper is up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Miles Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cooper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Rowley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Rowell looking up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind, win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Ready to take his hacks again, Miles Cooper, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Strike called. 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McKinney is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Miles Cooper will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Montoya over at second. Rowley on at first with 2 down. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Striding in, Rich Campillo.
The left fielder, number 5, Rich Campillo.
The 0-2 home. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Gwinnett leads it 3-0.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Gwinnett led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Scott Cross earns his first win of the season with 15 strikeouts. Grant Dayton hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Strikers. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. He left 9 runners.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Luis Gohara will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Miles Cooper. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Whitmore on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Ready for another chance? Michael Whitmore, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Higashioka stands at second with 2 gone. Round to the left side. Lopez moving to his right, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Miles Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cooper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Eddie Mendoza. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Mendoza.
A runner on first with 2 away. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Stripers lead it 1-0. Now batting, Miles Cooper. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Cooper.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. There's a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Popped him up. Leroy has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. The Stripers on top 1-0. Into the box now, Andy Diaz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Diaz.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now attempt here. And there's 1 away. At the plate, Miles Cooper.
Third baseman number 13, Miles Cooper.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Settling in now, Rich Campillo. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Charlie Culberson. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. Scranton leads it 9-3.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. A.J. Cole earns the win, his 2nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious